Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today it is episode number 94 and I believe it's the 19th of December, which means we have a new higher like target. 19th of December means 1900 likes is your massive whopper of a target today. So smash a thumbs up on the video. If you can get anywhere near that target, I'll be seriously impressed. Thank you so much in advance. That's a very big target. Tomorrow is going to be even bigger. 2,000. I don't know. Are you up for it? I'm just not sure. But moving on into today's episode then. So I sold some of those 86s and also the informs that I was able to pack a couple episodes ago. And we ended up getting a couple 100,000 from that. Still got like a Verratti and a Pjanic just in case I need to use them over FUTMAS. But they really weren't rising in price. So I was like, you know what? I will just go ahead and cut my losses a little bit there. You know, Pjanic went up a couple of K. So I made pittance. I made very small amounts of profit from him, from selling him. But there's a couple of SBCs that we can do, like the daily FUTMAS SBC. I mean, it's not as good today. Our reward wasn't as good as when we got two informs in a pack, two walkout informs in a pack from a mega pack yesterday, or the day before, should I say. But hey, they can't all be winners, right? So I also went through my club, as I do every now and again, and checked to see if there are any silvers there that are like worth it at the moment. And surprisingly, I found a few, a couple that are worth like 2,000-3,000 coins here and there. And then it was time to spend some of these coins. So this is from... when is this from? This is from Monday. Yeah, this is from Monday afternoon, or mid morning to afternoon on Monday. So I know it's a couple of days ago. However, there was a couple of decent FUTMAS SBCs from Sunday to Monday, and I wanted to make sure I got my hands on at least one. But actually, we're going to go for two players from FUTMAS. Now, it is going to be Roberto Firmino, and I'm also going to be completing Zakaria as well, because I just think they're great value. Now, I have a new team, which I showed you in the last episode, and it has Suarez in it, who replaced Firmino. And I don't know really what to do, because I like my new team. But, you know, like, it's Bobby Firmino, innit? He's been so good for me. And I know that I will regret it if I didn't get that card. Like, I needed to. I got him. I needed to get him. I knew that I would fully regret it somewhere down the line if I didn't go ahead and get that for like 160k or whatever it was, you know. So the Brazilian centre forward, who comes in at 2 ratings higher than his regular item, walks in nice and cold. You know, it's a little bit of a blizzard out there in that pack animation, and he's warming his hands up on his card. So welcome to the club, Bobby Firmino. Which does mean we can sell the regular one at some point in time. I wish I could transfer his goal to game ratio and stuff on all of his stats. Like, I wish you could just have a Roberto Firmino stats and then keep it so that we could know what they were at all year long. But we're going to have to start afresh with this one right now. So 88 rated Bobby is coming into our team. He will be on the subs bench for this episode, and then I'll figure out what we're going to do with the squad going forwards, because it would require probably selling like Suarez and maybe Ousmane Dembele. I don't really know. Ideally, I would love to keep hold of that defensive line that we've got. I really like Marcelo and Varane. I love Van Dijk, and Kyle Walker's amazing. So I don't know how we're going to do it, but I'll figure it out. And if we do have to sell a couple of those defenders and go a little bit more down the Premier League route, I guess I can do that as well. Don't forget, there's so much more FUTMAS stuff coming over the coming days. And you never know when a good, well-priced player that could fit into the road to glory would change our team once again. So for around 20 to 25,000 coins, we were able to unlock this Zakaria as well. So not only did I just get one player, I got two players from the FUTMAS SBCs to go along with Torreira that we've already got. So we now have 3 in the club, and the Swiss centre mid from Mönchengladbach does walk into our squad. He is not going to feature in our starting 11. This right here is a fantastic option for a super sub. He's 6'3" with 82 pace. He's got like 90 sprint speed or something, which does mean his acceleration is worse. However, I remember his like initial card being so good at the start of the game that I think this will be a great CDM option. So our bench is now stacked with Kante, Guilavogui, Marcus Alonso, Zakaria as like the midfield options, and then Martinez, Pato, and Firmino to come on as attacking options. So I've got a lot of option on the bench depending on how the game's going, what sort of player I think could work out for us in order to be a game changer, in order to like make a difference to our results. So time to go on into some FUT Division rivals, because I need to get my points up. At the moment, I'm probably going to finish rank 3, which will be 4 mega packs. However, if I can push up and try and get rank 2, it would be like 250k packs, 235k packs, and something else as well. I can't remember, but it's quite good rewards. So if there's a chance of me potentially getting that, it depends how FIFA's going for me, I guess, over the next couple of days. We will obviously try and make that happen, because I think I've got like 5,000 points or something to get, which is a fair amount of rivals, especially when I'm kind of struggling in this game mode. And I always say it, but it's just difficult. It really is. I don't know, sometimes I got myself, like, I relegated myself a couple of weeks back. I don't think I really said much about it, but I just went from Division 3 to Division 4. So that's literally like if you lose like 3-4 games in a row, you drop down into the next division. And I was like, okay, well, we'll push back up from there then, and it'll all be good. But these people are just as good. Like, it's genuinely like, because the rewards are so crazy on rivals, that they're like, you have to get either Division 4 rank 2 or Division 3 rank 3 or Division 2 rank 3 or whatever it is. It has pushed people to like just get relegated to wherever they want to be, and then play the minimal amount of rivals, which I don't think is really how it should be, but that is how it is. So the people in Division 4, the people in Division 5, probably even in Division 6, are often way better than that actual skill level. They're just kind of being there for the rewards that they want to take. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but, you know, until the rewards get changed, that's just how it's going to be. And we will probably stay in Division 4/Division 3, whichever one. Like, if I go into Division 3, I can get rank 3 with, like, just basically playing the weekend league and not really have to play rivals. However, if we get into Division 4, I have to play some rivals during the week to get a few more packs. But, of course, it is more games to earn those packs. So, it swings and roundabouts. And I'll figure it out over the coming weeks and stuff. But really, I enjoy mostly playing the weekend league and not a lot else, just because that's, I don't know, I feel like the gameplay is at its best. I play at my best. I think obviously in the weekend league you're matching up randomly with people who are not necessarily right on your skill level, which, I mean, I know I've just said this whole spiel about rivals being, you don't know who's who, but I guess you're more likely to come up against someone at your skill level or higher in rivals. It just seems like they're always very hard games. This one right here was good. Like, Bobby came on his like debut and actually scored a couple of goals for us. He does get a goal back in the 91st minute, but it's not enough to get back into this one, and we come away with a win and scoring like 3 or 4 goals, which means that we are going to get ourselves plus 600 points and then plus 170. So 770 points is not bad. That's like 200 off the max that you can get for a game. So moving on into the next one then, I see a meta squad in front of me. I see Sergio Ramos, Varane, Courtois, obviously great trio of players there, and Hazard and stuff up top. And I just knew that it was going to be a tough one, especially that he's got Mbappe as well. It's just never going to be easy. And we are 1-0 down at half time. We've created a little bit, but nothing really to write home about. I then sort of take the shot with a substitute Firmino. It drops down, and Aubameyang out wide on that left wing, or left cam, should I say. As when I make my substitutes, that's where he goes. Has made us a chance to equalise, which we do quite nicely, but it doesn't last long. I'm not sure if it was a kickoff goal or just a few minutes later, but his Paul Pogba scores an absolute worldie, a rifle of a strike, and he gets another one here. Like, I moved my goalkeeper, I bring him out, and I was like trying to block what I thought the shot was going to be, but it just made it easier for him to slot it home, and I end up getting beat 3-1. So it's just not easy or fun. I don't find division rivals fun, but I think, I mean, we're still like 4,000 or 5,000 off, even at that, you know, just over 10,000. We're still a ways away from being ranked number 2 come Thursday for rewards. So next game we come up against Prime Balak, Red Lala. He's also got FUTMAS Firmino as well, so I knew it was going to be like a tough match with the squad that he's got. And I always struggle to see what I'm doing on a sunny Anfield pitch. Does anyone else find that? I find like the contrast or the angle or something is not right, and I just don't. I struggle to like see what I'm doing on this pitch. I don't know if it's just me, but I go 1-0 up, and then I go 2-0 up because we get given a penalty. Luis Suarez slots that one into the back of the net, of course. 2-0 at half time, looking pretty solid. He wasn't a bad player, and that Ballack in midfield kind of really makes the play work. He's very, very talented. Now, I wish I had loads of coins and we could get a prime Ballack on this account. It's just not quite the case. But he does get one back, and then, well, not too long later, that flashback Sturridge, who I always have trouble dealing with as well. Very, very good, and I wish I got him, actually. Yeah, I end up, conceding a goal against him. We draw the game 2-2 after I was 2-0 up at half-time. Still nearly 500 rank points, though, which is all good. So you don't come away feeling too bad after a draw. It's just when you lose, it just kind of feels rubbish. It feels just very demoralising. Now, there is another daily FUTMAS SBC, or there was when I was recording this on Monday night. Of course, there probably will have been one on Tuesday night, and you'll see that in the next episode, as well as whatever the FUTMAS players coming over the next couple of days are. You never know how it might change our team. I would imagine with the next episode will be me probably adapting to the squad, maybe to try and bring Firmino in, and then we'll see how we're getting on with rivals and stuff in order to try and get up to that rank number 2. But yeah, then again, I've also got to go to EA and film top bins and stuff, so we might not have the most amount of time, which would be fine as well, because 4 mega packs is also pretty good and would give us a lot of squad fitnesses and stuff, and players, of course, to do SBCs and to get through the weekend league with lots of squad fitnesses. So swings and roundabouts, it'll be fine, either way. So my player bios, my goal to game ratios have just not been that amazing lately, and I don't know what it is. The one that's kind of firing right now is Ousmane Dembele, who's got himself over a contribution per game. 15 goals, 15 assists in 29 games, actually pretty impressive. But I'm slacking a little bit with Salah, with Suarez, with Aubameyang. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe bringing them off a little bit earlier and bringing Pato on and Firmino on and stuff might be the difference there. I'm not sure. But guys, that has been the episode for today. Do me a whopper of a favour and smash that thumbs up button. Like I said, today is 1900 likes. It's a big ask, but if you can make that happen, it'll be awesome. That is your challenge. Have a lovely day, everyone, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.